Nickelodeon. Hello, Tony. Managing moderators can support your channel or even more ways. Introducing managing moderators. These users have the same capabilities as standard moderators, but in addition, they can manage block words and change chat modes in live. Huh. Okay. That's cool, I guess. What's up, Jesse? How are you? We're going to see how long we can go tonight without any internet. My internet's freshly restarted. I just freshly restarted the server because you had to update mods. So we'll see how it goes. All that is... What's up, Cody? How you doing tonight, sir? Good, sir. Save all that.
Ew.
Ew.
What am I missing?
There was like 3 mods that had updates. It's all through the game client.
Like, yeah.
I had to because it had me stuck at compiling shaders again, so I updated them and everything worked fine. All right. I'm quite good, Jesse. Thanks for asking. Hopefully it all worked out for... Hopefully. Has in the past 2 weeks, but... We shall see. Why does my wife wait till I'm starting to stream to text me, ask me a bunch of stuff? Never fails. Let's get them soybeans, filler. That there is money if I do say so myself. Money, money, money. I had to go through and remove all graphics mods to ATS because they decided to break the latest update. I believe it. That's what sucks about the graphics mods and everything. Like, stuff like, and even trucks are less game breaking because you can just disable them. But like, when sounds and graphics and all that, it gets all janky and it sucks. That's why you don't use any of those. This guy, that's me. That's me. You didn't know. I'm this guy. Because I got 2 thumbs and I'm this guy. I'm a wizard, Harry. Or a hairy wizard, I guess, because apparently I can control the wind and make things fall over. This guy. You wanna know who's not here? That guy. I could almost just go to bed. That does sound nice. Sound that nice. I'm about to. It's been a cold, wet day. You know, it's been pretty dry here. Been pretty dry. It's actually been a little bit warmer too than what it has been. I'm pretty sure it's not going to last long because, you know, it only lasts a couple days and then it's like Antarctica. Okay, am I the one that saw my wheels spinning? What was it Wednesday? It was like it was like freezing my nays off cold. I was like, what the hell? I even turned on the heater. I know that's how cold it was. Like I looked at the thermostat and it was like, it's 61 degrees in here. And I was like, well, that's pretty chilly. So I have a wife and a daughter who would be like Eskimos bundled up in that. So I cracked on it. I wouldn't. It was my legs and my feet were a little bit cold. And I was like, man, why is it so cold in here? And it was like 61. Jeez. We usually keep it at like 68. That's why it felt so cold. But the last 2 days it's actually been warmer. Like I probably wouldn't need a hoodie. I still throw my hoodie on when I go outside, but I probably wouldn't need it. It's been that warm. I shouldn't say warm. That well, I guess you could. It hasn't been that it's not cold. It's been cold enough. We've been plugging trucks in at work every night. Yep. Oh, trust me, I had to take.
It's been cold as shit up here.
It was here on Wednesday, and the past 2 days it's been actually pretty nice.
Nah, man.
I had to take my dad's truck out the other day. That sucked.
I, like went out around like 4:30 or so, and I just had like a hoodie and gym shorts on, and I walked outside, and I was like, oh, hey, okay. It was, when I went out, it was 43 degrees at like 4:30.
Yeah, it was went outside. I had my Carhartt hoodie on, and that thing's pretty warm.
Same, dude. I'm literally, that's what I'm wearing right now.
And I was like, I stepped outside and instantly I had my bed shorts on, and instantly my balls were just like, oh, big mistake. It's like, Jesus, it's cold. So I got back inside.
Yeah, sorry.
I was gonna say, when I got back inside, I was like, why is it so cold in here? Like it's. I looked at the thermostat. It said it was 61 in here. I think that's the lowest I've ever seen the thermostat go inside. I was like, oh, well, if not gonna like this, let me crack that heater on.
Yep. Gotta do that. And when I run errands during the week, it's like gym shorts hoodie, but like rest assured, free balling in the gym shorts. And today I went outside. I was just like, ooh, like 43 degrees. Ooh, hello.
Yeah, I was, my hoodie kept them warm because they went.
Mm-hmm. So we have that problem later in the winter, but that's just because we have such poor insulation that when you have the temperature set to, like, if you have it set at 68, like, if you don't have the heat on and it gets cold, I can understand it getting down to 61 before putting the heat on.
Yeah, like
right now we have it at 66, and because the house is so poorly insulated with all the windows, it's old shit. It's like the heater's on all day just to get it up to 66.
let's see. It says it's
Evening.
51
And
here.
you can't fall behind on that. So,
Real feels 50.
like, normally in the winters I'll keep it at like 65, just for the sake of the build. And like, you know, we all bundle up, the group effort.
Yeah, well,
But this year I'm starting off at a higher temperature, and I'm like, yeah, we're gonna start high because it's gonna go down over time because we can't keep this place warm. It's just not insulated. So,
like I was like my upper half was comfortable. Like I can walk around outside with some jeans and a t-shirt on at 60 degrees. So I was like my upper half is fine. I was like, my feet are cold though. What's going on? And I walked past the thermostat. I was like, wait,
what are you wearing for footwear?
Around the house? Nothing. I go barefoot around the house.
Savage.
You wear shoes around the house?
Let me ask you this: are you a no shoes in the house person?
No, I just usually kick my shoes off when I came in.
Then you're a no shoes in the house person.
Like it's not like I keep the floors clean, like sweep them up. Like I don't know. Do you not sweep and mop your floors?
I'm just saying you're either two types of people. One is just like shoes off at the door, then you never have to worry about like your floor is getting super dirty unless you drop something on it. Or you're like okay with shoes in the house unless it's like raining and like your shoes are wet or super dirty, then take them off at the door. So I'm the latter of like I just have
My kids wear
like
his
house
shoes in the house. Yeah, no kidding.
But it also just turns into when I get home from work, I'm just wearing my shoes in the house. Like I won't walk around barefoot because if I walk around barefoot, regardless how many times we like send the Roomba out, like mop the floors and stuff, there's always just like shit on the floor.
No. You know they also have this thing called slippers that you could wear, right?
I like slippers.
So you wear shoes around in the house, but don't wear slippers. Okay.
I don't like slippers.
You're an interesting fella.
Well, because slippers are typically like looser, and they typically have like a lining in them because there's like slippers are meant to like keep your foot warm. It's like I have the opposite problem. Like my feet are hot all day long. All day long. So, like not trying to put them into like a down comforter slipper where they're just going to sweat more. So,
Okay, you got me there.
Like I walk into the house and I just walk into the house.
But my feet, the only time I do wear slippers when my feet get cold, but I don't like wearing them too long because then my feet get sweaty and it's uncomfortable. So,
right. So like I'm just gonna nip it in the butt. I'm all about the root cause. It's like you want to have something where it's not like 100% barefoot, but you don't need like a full blown like insulated slipper. So
do you wear flip flops in the shower?
Socks? Oh God, no. I actually don't own a pair of flip flops.
Excuse me, slides.
I don't own a pair of what you would consider like sandals. The broad category of sandals, I don't own a pair.
What do you wear to like the pool or to like a beach or
I don't go to
something?
the pool and I don't go to the beach.
Okay.
Like, I mean, I grew up on the ocean, so, and like after COVID, like that is one of the many things that got ruined, going to the beach, because you have to reserve a day pass. Now they put that in for like COVID measures to make sure that it wasn't. Yeah.
You gotta like reserve a pass to go to the beach.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yep. I know, but like, so there's the beach that I grew up, like, I used to take a little Scooty Puff Jr., a little moped, and I used to just like drive it over to the beach. Closest one is probably like a 5-minute drive. And I love that. It's like one of the best beaches in my opinion. Like, on the coastline. And COVID came. It's also open. It's owned by like a trust, like a land conservation
Oh,
trust.
so it's like a private beach.
Yes. We
Gotcha.
don't have public beaches here. They're all maintained by like various like conservation societies or like the town. And the town, while you think it would be a public beach, it's actually not because you have to pay.
That's wild.
Yeah, but now, so like the beach that I grew up next to, like for COVID, they
Yeah,
said,
say
like,
I
okay, we're
live-
switching over the system from
There's
like
beaches
paying 20
all
bucks
down
to
the
park.
coast of Delaware.
And
You don't have
our
to
parking
reserve
lot,
nothing
we're
here.
actually going to like move into like a reservation system where we're going to have X amount of slots open. And shit went like gangbusters. Like they made more money off of that than anything else. So after the pandemic and people went back to normal, they kept that in place. So now it's just like, hey, the beach is only going to be for like 200 people per day. Or I don't know what the number is. And so if you want to go to the beach, get a beach pass, you got to go on and book the date. Like, book it online. My issue with that is like, well, it books up so quickly. Like, how the F are you going to be able to like predict the weather so that it's going to be a good beach day and then go to the beach? Like, I'm not going to sit here on Friday and be like, you know what? I'm going to go to the beach next Friday. Like, my favorite beach. I'm going to go there next Friday. I'm going to book it now. Well, what if it rains next Friday? Then I'm screwed.
That's wild, dude.
Yeah, I know. It really is. I don't like. I'm sitting here just as flabbergasted as you on the concept of that. Like, it makes no sense. And it's like, it's shoreline. Like, come on.
That's what I'm getting. Like, it's just the coast. You basically have to visit to go to, or pay to go visit the coast. It's wild. Here you just walk out. Well, there's some that are in like state parks that you have to pay to get in the state park to walk out onto. But still, you can
but you have
park
like a
outside and
straight line.
walk in.
You essentially, I mean, I've been to a bunch of the beaches in Delaware, and I can say that, like, they're all kind of the same. Because it's pretty much just like a straight line coast. So it's just like beaches. And they all look the same. They might have like a little boardwalk and a little, like, your shops lining the front of it and all that stuff.
The
It's just, like,
touristy
regular
beaches, yes, but there's beaches that you can like. There's none of that, and you can just go out like
I mean, my point of reference is Atlantic Beach and Dewey Beach.
Atlantic Beach? You mean Rehoboth?
Sorry, Rehoboth.
Yeah. So yeah, because they're right next to each other, so of course they're going to be exactly the same.
Yeah, they looked identical.
Rehoboth,
like,
Bethany, Dewey.
You guys all clones all here in Delaware?
Basically the same thing. They're all right there next to each other. But once you get like up,
but the
up
beach line
north of that, yeah, it changes a little bit.
Yeah. But well, I mean, if you go to Massachusetts and look at the coastline, it's like rocky as shit, and then occasionally you have a beach. So like, beaches are tough to come by in the North Shore.
Yeah, and they know what they're doing because they're charging to get into them.
Well, no, they have like, I don't know, the North Shore. Like when growing up, we had like 5 beaches that we could go to. Like that was our choice, and everything else is just separated by like rock, cliff, coastline. So we didn't have like the equivalent of a Dewey Beach where it's just like a long ass strip and it's public. It's like all this stuff is because everyone's trying to build businesses and houses and stuff. It's all in conservation land. So like the beach I grew up, you have to actually travel down a 2-mile windy road of like going through wetlands to actually get to the beach.
Dang it.
Which is like, it's super cool. I mean,
what's up?
Like if there was a beach that you'd have to pay to go to, like that's one, or like $20, yeah.
Kyrad?
Definitely. Because it's worth it. But yeah, they found that model was, well, I think the biggest thing for them was that it was predictable. So this beach, you would also, like, when before COVID, I used to go there every year for 4th of July. And you'd have to get there at, like, 7 a.m. because the parking lots would fill up and the long, windy road leading up to it doesn't have any parking on the side streets or anything like that. There's no side streets, and there's no, like, side of the road that you can park on. So, like, once the lot's full, they close the lot. And that's it. There's no other way of getting there. So I appreciated the fact that, but it was unpredictable for them. So
sounds like what beach is that?
This makes sense for them. I get it. But also, it's just like I'm not going to the beach anymore because like I'm not planning out a beach trip a week in advance. I'm just not.
There's a beach we went to. It's up in Smyrna. But basically, you take this 2-lane road, and there's no there's no stop it because it's just a 2-lane road with guardrails on either side. It's just wetlands. You just follow this long ass road to the end, and they have like a little. I'd say maybe like 40 houses, and then there's the beach. And they got a long fishing pier. That's it. But you could sit out there. I kind of wish I would have known that the what was the name of that? Was it the Constitution? They just took out of Philadelphia and sailed down to Alabama. It came right down to Delaware.
The Constitution is based in Massachusetts, and I believe
not Constitution. Was it? Can't remember. It was the old steamship that was docked in Philadelphia for the longest time, and they finally sold it, and they're gonna make an artificial reef out of it. And there's a big stink about it, and they sailed it down, and you could actually sat out on this beach and watch it go down the river. I was like, I kind of wish I would have known that. Could have sat out there and watched it.
Yeah. I mean, like, the people that live up here, or, like, where I grew up, they're all just, like, grew up on the ocean, like, maritime people. So, like, the ocean's super important to them. Like, my mom grew up in the town next to Salem, and
Logic of ATS
Like-
take this fucking long nose.
which was essentially just kind of like
back
a,
up to stupid tight spots. Yeah,
yeah.
100%.
The town essentially just like jutted out into the ocean. So they have a big harbor and stuff, and that's just like on the open ocean, and that's just what she grew up with. So she needed to like live by the ocean, and that's what the people like. It's just like the seafaring folk. I mean, you know, like Gloucester and all that stuff, which is like the fishing capital of the country or whatever. Yeah, it's like they just need to have it in their lives.
That must be where my stepmom's from. I can't remember where she's from, Massachusetts. And then
Probably either.
she's like in love with the beach. She's got to be at the beach. That's her.
Yeah, if she's from, I mean, the South Shore people like it too, but like the South Shore people are kind of trashy. So they're like, oh, I grew up in Plymouth. It's like cool.
I can't remember where
That's
she's.
not- That's not like fishing or anything like that. You should ask her if it's like fishing or if it's beaches.
All I know is, well, she was adopted, so it's her adopted parents whose
Adopted
family is
parents.
from there, and
Sounds like
her
a North
she's
Shore
got
thing.
cousins that are like really uppity. They got money, and because
Yeah, it sounds
they
more
came
North
down,
Shore. Alright.
they come down to visit her, and they're like, they like the color of her
live here?
vehicle, and she's like, I don't remember if they had Mercedes or BMW or something. She was upset that she couldn't get her vehicle in that color because they only offer select colors. It's just like,
Mhm.
oh, poor
That sounds
baby.
Yeah, that sounds like North Shore. That actually. That sounds like. That sounds like where I'm from.
And well, I can't remember
It's like,
what.
oh, my Escalade didn't. Like, it wasn't going to come in forest green. I could only get it in silver, but I wanted forest green.
Yeah,
And it's like, oh, okay, well, how about if you just don't get an Escalade? It's like, what are you talking about? Like, growing up, everyone's parents, except for my own, I must stress the fact that, like, I did not live in the rich part of the town. There was a divide. But everybody that I hung out with, like, their moms all owned Suburbans. Every single one of them. Suburbans or Lincoln Navigators or Yukon XLs.
you see that a lot around here of these white women who clearly have money because they're driving around brand new like SUVs, but they clearly can't drive them. It's
Yeah.
clearly too much
Yeah.
vehicle for them, so like they're in the McDonald's drive-through running over curbs and shit. It's just like, you really shouldn't. But we
Like,
got the
my wife wanted the Atlas, and I was like, you can't even drive my Tacoma or any pickup truck. Like, not a full-size pickup truck. Like, how are you going to operate a full-size, like, Atlas? It's not going to happen. But everybody in this town drives, like, well, it's either Teslas or, like, massive SUVs. It's like, those things are $100,000 now.
I live next to fucking Missouri. They're JT meth heads that always cause shit. I mean, that's as close to Missouri as you can get, right? But she's very much, she doesn't have the accent either. And because I commented on that. I was like, oh, I don't even hear accent. She's like, I worked very hard to get rid of the accent. My dad's
Yeah,
like,
same.
just get her pissed off and it comes right out. I don't want to be on that side.
Well, I got duped because for dating purposes, my wife did not have a Boston accent, but like once we got, like, I think it was actually like maybe like just before or slightly after we got engaged, it like started coming out like big time. So now I just make fun of her. Like she's coming home from work. She was coming home from work today, and she's like, "We have a Friendsgiving tomorrow, so we're gonna make food for it." And she's got stuff to do in the morning, and we're doing like a essentially like barbecue pulled chicken sliders. And we're doing it in the crock pot. But she's got something to do in the morning, so she was like, she called me up on our way home. She's like, "Do you want me to go to the supermarket beforehand, or like tonight, or are you gonna go in the morning?" Yeah, I was just like, I don't know what a supermarket is, but like, I'll go to the grocery store if you need it.
No, I'm not interested in Boston Red Sox tickets. What are you on about?
Yeah, I know. I also do that too. I'm just like, I'm pretty sure Duncan's closed right now. And she's just like, shut up. Like, it takes, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's also why my parents like chose to set roots where they did, is because it's like just outside of like the Boston accent, like loop, the belt.
That's mean. I love it.
And my mom's an English teacher, so. But I'm pretty sure one of her biggest things is just like they will not have a Boston accent.
But imagine if you did, you could do the your cousin from Boston commercials.
I mean, I still can. Here's the thing: is just because I don't have like a very obvious one, doesn't mean I don't hear it every day. But for me, it sounds trashy. So like, if I'm at work, and I'm like working with someone and they have a Boston accent, I'm just like, I think I'm gonna do this project alone. Thank you, though.
Hi.
What's up, Brandon?
Not much.
Saw you were looking at monitors. The hell?
My wife had to agree with Monty. She thought it was about the manicure set.
Was it though?
It's with some monitors.
Why are you
What's
looking
wrong
at
with
new
my
monitors?
I'll
What's
have to
wrong
get-
with my monitors?
There's nothing wrong with them.
Apparently there
It
is.
just
Every time you plug them in, the Dunkin' Donuts menu come up.
Yeah. It's just Ben Affleck just dancing in a Dunks jumpsuit every time. It's like, how do I get this to stop?
I just can't get the color gradients right. I haven't really messed
What?
with them, but
Are you colorblind?
Use default settings.
yeah, but it's not as It's not a black versus my main monitor. That's all.
Turn the brightness
All
down.
monitors are different. Yeah.
Well, whenever I'm on my main monitor, Discord background looks like an actual black. Whenever I'm on the secondary monitor, it's a gray.
Turn up your contrast ratio.
I'm about to fly through a Burger King.
Nothing. Yeah, it did nothing.
What do you have it connected through? Like, what's your connection type?
Display port, I believe.
And what's your other monitor?
Maybe HDMI. I have to look. Hang on.
I mean, that could also be your difference.
One's a display port, one's an HDMI.
Yeah, so that could also cause a difference.
Yeah, but isn't a display
I
port
turned my-
supposed to be like the nicer thing?
Yeah. So maybe you have the settings on your original monitor kind of messed up.
I think this is
I was saying,
factory.
I had 3 of those things, and it was pretty good.
I mean, I should be able to take a photo with this phone.
As opposed to your other phone.
I screwed up. I turned my monitor. That's why I shouldn't mess with my monitor while I'm. How do I get full screen again? Where? I was fooling around with the things and I accidentally turned the monitor off. Now my game's windowed and I can't get full screen again.
Yeah, because I don't think you can do that in the in-game settings. I think you have to go back to the main menu for that.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
It happens to the best of us.
Fuck it, I'll roll with it. Just the fucking blue bar at the top of my screen. Dude, the Comcast guys that you talk to, like the assistant or the representatives you talk to, they are so much more like pervy when you there's a female name attached to the account.
Okay.
My dad and stepmom got a new the new they still had like the old big box modem and router combo, like when they start doing the 2-in-1s, and they finally sent them the new white ones, the like one like I got, and she
After all this time?
yeah, she hooked it up and she couldn't get it to work, and they were out without internet for 2 days because she didn't have time, because she had to get everything ready because my dad had surgery yesterday, and he was like, I really want this getting taken care of before I have surgery, because when I come home she wants me to be bed rest and I have to watch TV. He's like, I'll drive myself nuts if I don't have TV to watch. So went over there, come to find out they had the number at the bottom, that a number was wrong. That was on their end. So they were trying to activate the wrong. It was on Comcast end. They were trying to activate the wrong box. So I had to call it, or I talked to them on the, because there was no internet. They live in the middle of nowhere, so there's no public internet around anywhere. So I had to turn the hotspot on my phone to get my stepmom's tablet to talk to the guy and tell him what was going on, and her name's on the account, so he kept calling by her name, and he's like, anything to see you smile and blah blah. I was like, I think this guy's flirting with me. I don't know. And then he was like, I'm gonna do this for you, I'm gonna do that for you, okay? Yeah, it'll bring a big smile to your face. Like, no, I don't want to change anything to the account. I just want what I want or have to work. Okay, sorry for being persistent. Just trying to bring a smile to your beautiful face. Ajim, you need to calm the fuck down right now, bud.
No, it's because they don't really. They learn like the basic scripts and stuff, and then I'm sure they're just like improvise.
I won't be around tomorrow, JT. My wife works
this
tomorrow
guy
morning, so I'll be
improvised
around.
with unfortunately creepy things because English isn't his first language.
He was very creepy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it PJ's won't be around tomorrow because he's got Friendsgiving. Oh, I need gas. Whoa. Excuse me. For you noobs, that happened like 3 years ago. I'm pretty sure it's been longer than 3 years ago. It's been a while. I still have all the server stuff. Can easily start that back up. What the f... Somebody's committing insurance fraud. I just don't think we have the people to do it anymore. I would like to, whenever they do the last mission
It's muted.
deal for GTA Online, I wouldn't mind getting in GTA Online and gearing up for that. Doing that. Oh, you were muted.
Yeah. Yep. So, Brandon, outside of your monitors, what are you doing? You getting ready for winter? Winterizing the place?
Most of it, that's already done.
I got a question for you, Brandon. That frozen chicken, you put any seasoning on that shit?
Did you want me to answer that?
I'm gonna go with no.
I kind of want to know what you put on it. Nothing. No. Taco seasoning. No. Powdered ranch dressing.
The fuck?
That's a thing.
Nothing.
Just the powder, not actually mixing it with the anything, just the powder on it.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
besides
raw
that-
dogged your chicken.
Yes, it's already seasoned. It's like Raising Cane's at most. Besides the orange hue, I don't know how that shows up on the screen. I don't know.
Wait,
You can-
bro, you buy unseasoned.
It comes seasoned.
That's not what you had in that picture.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going back to it.
Anyway, look whenever you get a chance looking at it.
Oh. Hang on.
Besides that orange hue that's in a second monitor on the right side, I don't know how to get rid of that.
On the
But-
left side. On the right side of the left monitor.
Yes. Besides that, there is the second monitor is a darker black. I assume because it's a newer monitor.
Which
But-
one's which? The one mine
Your-
looks like the one on the right.
No, yours is on the left.
What?
Yes.
It was probably because that's your main screen. What if you switch the screens?
It don't matter.
your
I've tried it
Main
multiple times.
display. So it still always has that left to right fade.
Yeah. That's why I use the
That doesn't
nicer.
make any sense.
Nothing against you, but that's why I use the nicer one for my main one because the
Always said yours was nice.
seems like the color.
Dude, no, I've
accuracy
never
is-
had that. I never had any. Like, I've never had any issue with those monitors. They actually hold up.
Well, yeah, I like
super
them,
well.
but
So the
it's
fact that
just.
there's a fade on it makes no sense.
I just don't know why these.
I'm
Even
wondering
both
if it
of them,
might be your cable.
It's the ones you supplied.
Is that fade not?
Oh, I
not
just threw a random HDMI cable in there.
an external light.
So
You
if you're
not have a
using
That
light?
fade has nothing to do with it. It's how the black on the right and the black. They're both black
yeah, dude, you
monitors.
fucked up the
but
settings on that. I don't know what you did on that, but
I did nothing.
dude, I always had the
It's literally on
blackest of
standard.
blacks. I never had that issue. Mine, it always looked like the one on the right. Always.
I mean, I know my main monitor. It's like easily 10 years older, or not 10 years. It'd be 27. It's like 3 years old versus Kitty Cat's is 17. Year 2017, but unless that's any difference. But
No, it's got to be the connection.
Yeah, because the one I'm using his, I don't have that issue.
Yeah, like I wouldn't have. Let's put it this way: I would not have sent anything to anybody.
I mean, this
People
is
were
how
in,
this
like,
monitor.
perfect
These
condition.
monitors were whenever I got them from you. I had just assumed that okay, well maybe it's just he was used to these monitors, so he wouldn't have picked up on that color gradient C or a different color.
No, because I did like
Wait, both of them do
a
it?
year and a. I did like a year and a half's worth of research to.
Yeah,
pick
if I turn
ones
the
that
other one
went
on,
in.
it would do the same thing. It'd be an off gray versus a black.
It's got to be your computer settings or something. like I maybe put them in one of the, you know, like the default modes that you can put them in,
Yeah.
where it's like movie or like sports or entertainment or gaming and stuff like that. I may have had them in one of those settings as a default, and then made the adjustments like color corrections or like saturation rate and stuff like separately based off of one of those default ones. Like I didn't have it like every setting super customized.
Yeah, I've been playing with it for a while now, but it's like I just cannot get this thing
Gross.
to be a black.
Yeah, and that's what I'm wondering. Is
Gross.
like maybe it's your computer issue over. If no one else is having problems or have had problems, then it's got to be something on your end.
Could be. Just one of the things that you just
Deduct the
use as a
reason.
secondary monitor because it just.
I don't know.
Just one of the things I always dealt with. It just. I just don't know.
I just
why.
want you to know it takes a lot to piss my wife off. And after she read what I said back about how you just have one of his monitors sitting on the floor, my wife lost her shit about that. So
Okay, it's not on the
It's
floor.
it's not a bad monitor. Like,
Yeah.
for a 1080p monitor, like I said, like I did my research. It's actually like one of the best ones out there. For like,
It's not
being
on the
made in
floor.
2017.
I'll say that it's not on the floor. It just is turned off.
the
right
fact that you're not using it pissed my wife off so fucking bad.
yeah, because like actually, I could
My wife
go
actually
with
said,
right
"Fuck
now.
that guy."
Join the list. That's not the first time, so.
Because I was actually having regrets because I like now that I have my like office set up kind of how I want, like a third monitor, not for gaming purposes, but like mounted up in the corner to just have like something connected to, I can watch a documentary or
The
something like
stock
that while I
markets.
work. Yeah, sure, stock markets. And I was like, you know, what would be good up there, like a 20-inch monitor or something like that. That would just be like perfect. It's like shit. Got rid of all of them.
I will say I was looking at the 1440 Walmart has for 200. It doesn't seem too bad.
You can get a cheaper one.
That's what I got.
200.
I have
Well, it's
two
a G-
monitors
or
set up,
GE,
and then I have a
and
third
that's a
one that's hooked to my
31
second
inch.
I'm sorry, GE.
second computer,
Or LG, sorry.
and then
Okay.
it also has the
Wait, no, GE made a lot of weird shit. back in
Xfinity
the day.
Flex device hooked to it, so I can watch TV on it.
Yeah.
If you don't have the Walmart app, definitely get it. With as much as you go in the Walmart, because there's a lot of shit that is on clearance that they don't advertise. So, like
Wow.
a lot of that gaming PC stuff, because I guess they're getting ready to get rid of gaming PC shit. Is
Funny thing
clearance.
is, they just update. No, this computer I have, of course, it's pre-built. I know, pre-built sucks. But a month after buying this one, they put a new version out. It's still $900, but it's a aftermarket water, a CPU cooler. You know, the stock ones are like a. You know what they are, the cheap flat one. Anyway, it's all wraparound glass too for $900.
They had recently they had like a $800 gaming pre-built tower, and it was on clearance for like $200. I was like, well,
Was
shit.
it black with triple fans in the front?
I don't remember. It was last month sometime when I seen it pop up, and I went and scanned it, and they were all gone. But I was like, damn, that would have been a great update for the server PC for $200. I wouldn't use it as my main PC. What's up, Landon? How are you, man? Just like there was the same guy went through and scanned a bunch of the monitors, and they were all clearanced out.
You see, the local limits around here have been doing phases clearance. Like, it started with the computers, and then it went to the automotive, and then it went to then sports goods, and just kept going around the whole store. I got some good shit from that, but
It pisses me off because of course, I'm in wrestling figure groups, and I see like figure waves that my store hasn't even gotten yet. Like, we're still like a month or two away from my store getting that wave, and other stores are already clearancing them out for $12. It's just like, what? Why?
that's the same thing with Lowe's around here. People's getting the cock guns, the nailers and stuff, the battery operated nailers. We literally just got that, like, not even maybe 2 weeks ago here. Just crazy how they do it.
See that the new Ken Burns documentary dropped?
Ken Burns documentary?
You guys
No idea what the hell that is.
Okay.
Well, I do documentaries, but I just never heard of that
Well,
one.
I figured, Brandon, you live in the home of PBS, so I figured you'd know.
Dog, that was easily 15 years ago. You're lucky I can remember what happened 3 years ago with that.
What happened? What was 15 years ago?
Yeah, that's what.
Last time I probably watched PBS.
It was like, I'm pretty sure its headquarters is in like Pittsburgh,
Probably.
and it's free. And you like free.
Well, touche. Touche, but no.
You have like Mr. Rogers all up in that neighborhood.
Yeah, no. Don't care about that shit.
Are you hating on Mr. Rogers right now?
No, I'm not.
No, I'm talking about him.
Oh.
He just said he didn't like that show.
What?
How do you not like Mr. Rogers?
I mean, it's kind of Dora the Explorer. It's kind of...
Dude, what
No,
little
it's shut
patience
the
I have-
fuck up. No, it's not.
What
Why'd you
little
get a-
patience I have in this world is brought to you by Mr. Rogers and from contributions from viewers like you, because
Thank you.
it is a shred. But I learned it from him. Anyways, Ken Burns is like the documentary guru, and his specialty is doing like a 10-part series on very specific things, like events. But each part is like 3 to 4 hours long. And it is dry as shit. But it's so in-depth. So like his documentaries on like the Civil War and stuff, like it, if you're into documentaries,
What's up,
at
Jackson?
all,
Mine, how are you?
then you know Ken
Bro, what the
Burns.
fuck? Don't be
So
dragging
he just
dog
popped
Mr.
a-
Rogers. Yeah, exactly.
popped a new
Mr. Rogers was the shit back
on
in
the
the day.
Revolutionary War.
Won't you be my
And-
neighbor?
I started watching that today, and I was like, I can't. Like, normally, like, documentaries for me, it's like something I fall asleep to, or like background noise. during the day because it's stuff that I've heard. It like, how many World War II documentaries have I seen? Like, the answer is every single one. So put that on as background stuff, but I put it on today, and I was like, while I was working, and I was just like stopped working because I was like, oh shit. Like, there's a lot about the Revolutionary War and like all the events leading up to it that are super interesting. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's worth a watch.
What's it on?
So PBS actually has an app.
Oh, so it's
wow.
probably PBS. That's what started this whole ordeal.
I thought they were
I
going
said it was
out of business,
PBS.
weren't they?
No, because it's brought to you from contributions like viewers like you.
Yeah, they don't have any contributions anymore. I thought they cut it with the whole
Yeah, like,
Doge cuts.
I'm not contributing to. It's a public entity. It has nothing to do with the government.
There was something about
It's like
PBS
a
with the
non-
Doge. Hold on.
It's essentially like a nonprofit. It's not government owned and run. It's just public broadcasting station is what PBS stands for.
Side quest for you,
Including
TK.
the elimination of federal funding for PBS and NPR, as passed by House of Representatives in mid 2025.
Yeah, but that's not all their funding.
Yeah, but it's just
They
cut
still
the-
have FCC, and they still have their FCC license. There's stuff like they were relying on, like a portion of government funding, and they applied for grants through the federal government, and the federal government just stripped the grants. That's all.
CPB says it's shutting down after being defunded by the Corporation of Public Broadcasting. Announced Friday it will take steps towards its own closure after being defunded by Congress.
It's still going to be around. It's still going to be around. Don't worry. You'll still be able to see Rick Steves tour Europe for the 10,000th time. And Brandon, the fact that you laughed at that means that you did watch fucking PBS.
Yeah, like 15 years ago, I said.
Yeah, Rick Steves tours Europe, especially his Christmas special. You kidding me?
I will say that.
My family has it on DVD.
I can see your family doing that. Hear that?
Yeah,
Person.
man, you have to watch the Christmas special where he goes up to Scandinavia and all that stuff.
Okay, little side quest here.
And he goes to Switzerland.
Didn't you like watching about history stuff? Apparently,
I do. I love history.
Do you watch the Fat
Same
Electrician
thing.
on YouTube?
The Fat Electrician. What's that to do with history?
Phoenix, the fact that you said samesies to the fact that you love history means, like, I'm shocked that you don't know who Ken Burns is.
I don't know the documentary makers, and I don't watch PBS that often.
It's not
Hey,
just, like, if you know documentaries, like if you're a documentary guy, you know Ken Burns. Like,
I may have
look, I
watched.
you don't know who Ken Burns is. Like, you're a fraud.
May have watched,
You're a fraud.
but I don't know who makes them. Like,
Well, I
God,
told you
sue
what the
me.
part series are. How like the Civil War, Ken Burns documentary is like the most detailed Civil War documentary out there. And it's made by Ken Burns. Like, if you don't know that, then you're not a documentary guy. You're not a history guy. I'm sorry. You're a wannabe.
I don't want to be because I don't know who makes the. Okay.
But I also can't.
Oh, he
see you
made
sitting there
Gettysburg. Oh,
for 10 hours straight watching a documentary. Yes, Brandon, he did do a specific history documentary on
I'm
the
looking
battle on Gettysburg itself. Just the one event. But
Well,
he
I'm
also
looking
has
through
the
the,
10-part series on the
movie list.
entire Civil War. And he gets, I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he does it, but he gets access to like
I've seen some of these.
all of the letters from like the Civil War, people like writing home to their family and stuff, and they have like voice actors reading. So this time around, for the Revolutionary War one, the people that like read the letters and like the historical documents and stuff, they're actually like Tom Hanks is doing some of the readings and stuff for the Revolutionary War. And I think that from what I'm saying, I don't think PBS is going to go out of business is because
Just what I needed. Woody
they're like
reading Civil War letters. Or American Revolution War letters, sorry.
yes. Well, the craziest things, like they don't teach you about like what led up to the Revolutionary War outside of like tea and Paul Revere, right? But this starts in like the 1760s, like prior to the Revolutionary War.
Was that comment about Brandon a little harsh?
And what led up?
I missed
to
it.
that.
What was it? I mean, look at all the shit JT said about him. I'm pretty sure
And they spend 20 minutes on
anything you say can never come close to it.
They spend 20 minutes about talking about how one of the guys, they actually like put people in all of the ports on the eastern seaboard that were just essentially, they were like tea customs people. So their responsibility was like when the ships came in and the tea was on there to like accept the delivery and like make the appropriate like tax adjustments to the prices and stuff. And there was such a backlash that they actually took one of those guys in Boston and tarred and feathered him. And then paraded him up and down the streets of Boston for 5 hours.
Just think they did it all to be in a Ken Burns documentary one day about the American Revolution.
Oh, man. Right? Like if that guy only knew.
Have you, since
It was
you're...
like, imagine just like hot tar being, they were saying his injuries were so bad that he was just like, he was lying in bed for 8 weeks. He just like couldn't function because they had to like get the tar off of him, obviously like tarred and feathered. So like he had to be treated medically at home. And just imagine sitting there in your bed just covered in tar and feathers for 8 weeks. Like the most humiliating shit.
Okay, little side
Obviously
quest.
incredibly painful because you're talking about like boiling hot tar. So it like sears the entire, like all of your skin off your body. So like incredibly painful.
And we laugh about it today.
Well, I mean, yeah, because it's hilarious to watch.
Have you heard of, I think it's what, oh god, I'm on.
And also, did you know that when the Boston Tea Party thing, everyone was dressed up as Native Americans? They were just dressed up as Indians.
Yeah, I knew that about that.
Yeah. And then what actually caused like the revolt was the fact that they were like,
Oh,
"Oh,
there's a
okay,
ditch
well,
there."
you did that to all of our stuff. Okay, well, your town's now responsible for the cost of that." And so they made it so that like everybody in the area had to pay it back, and it was equivalent of like 1 month's salary for everyone. And until they paid it back, they shut down all the ports. A lot of interesting stuff. Gotta watch it.
Man, he's getting doing all these documentaries. He's getting like Tom Hanks to read, and he's just putting it on free TV.
Well, that's what I'm
wild.
saying. Is like I'm sure Tom Hanks is like they're getting these people because like these people are probably contributing. I mean, think about all the great shows that were on PBS. Like Arthur.
did love me some Arthur.
Yeah,
It's been a long time.
man, there was a ton of shows.
I had like all the books too.
Their
Every
most
time book fair came
regrettable-
in, I got an Arthur book.
Their most regrettable show was Caillou.
Caillou.
But they also had like Wishbone. Remember Wishbone?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I do
what's
not
the
remember that.
story, Wishbone. It was before your time.
So,
It was basically this Jack Russell Terrier that would tell stories, like famous stories, and they would go back and do all of like the recreations, but the dog would play one of the main characters. So they do like Sherlock Holmes, and so they dressed the dog up to look like a detective, like old-timey detective, and they had like a narrator for the dog's voice, and they would just recreate like the story of Sherlock Holmes and so they did like Tom Sawyer, Christmas Carol, a bunch of things, and they just dressed the dog up in all the costumes, and it was actually a pretty good show.
Yeah. I remember when we in elementary school in the library, they had Wishbone bookmarks.
Mm-hmm.
That was like my prized, because I loved the show so much. That was my prized bookmark. Like I made sure every time I took a book back, I made sure I grabbed that son of a bitch out of there because I wasn't gonna lose it.
Yeah, it was a good show. But now on PBS, it's like the only things that are out there are like anytime I tune in, it's usually like Rick Steves Europe, which is a gem on its own. Actually, that's usually or Antiques Roadshow.
Guilty pleasure. I used to watch as a kid. Watch Antiques Roadshow all the damn time.
oh, it was always
Also
fun
good
enough
because
of
it was a good history lesson.
Oh, so now I'm okay. I'm a real history nut because I watch Antiques Roadshow.
No.
Oh,
That was a brief intro.
hey, I like the History Channel a lot better before it became all about aliens.
Or the people just going after stupid treasures.
Yeah, stupid shit.
Like cursed.
What will we
Island.
find? Probably the same shit everybody else found.
Yeah. But also, as like a TV producer, I sure as shit would not have produced the Curse of Oak Island if there was not, in fact, a treasure to be found. Because they never found treasure.
It's a drama show. What do you expect? All right, isn't it just a drama show?
It's not. It's supposed to be like reality, like history.
Isn't Gold Rush reality?
It's basically the same thing as like
But the
paranormal.
fact is like they do
shows.
their research and they know that for a fact there's like some amount of gold in the ground because they do soil samples. These people just go around digging holes in the ground, being like, oh, is this an earring from someone from back here? Maybe, I don't know.
It's the same thing
Is
as,
this a
as
fossilized
Ghost
piece of
Adventures.
crap
That's what
that someone took. This must have been an outhouse location. We got to dig deeper. Like, that's what the Curse of Oak Island is.
same thing as Ghost Adventures.
Yeah.
That's what it's all
So
become.
it's like, did the producers actually find out if there was a treasure on the island?
Overly dramatic
And
TV show host making everything to be like, oh my god, look at this. Oh my god, look at
Yeah.
this. This is proof right here.
yep. feel like Brandon, have you started watching Gold Rush this season?
I haven't
Bob
watched
Ross.
since Todd left. I don't know. I
Oh
just don't-
shit, that's like season 2.
Yeah, that's how long it's been since I watched Gold Rush.
Dude, I've watched every single season of it.
I mean, I watch the shorts on YouTube or Facebook once in a while, but besides that, no, I don't watch it. Don't know why,
I love that show because I feel like no matter what, I feel like if I put an application in, I could at least be like driving one of the dump trucks, right? Because they hire just like whoever for the dump trucks
yeah.
now. They're like, oh, this person has no experience, and like about a third of them like get it stuck or like roll it off a hill. It's like it's a dump truck. It's not that hard.
To me, okay, I'm gonna get killed for this.
Could you make your money?
To me,
for
it
the season?
seems boring. I hate to say it, but to me, it just seems boring. You dig a hole, you put it through a sluice or sifter, basically.
Yeah, but sometimes the stuff
Then you get the gold.
breaks. There's issues. I will agree
it's
that
repetitive.
This
This week, it was
format,
a D10
the format of it-
dozer that blew a track off. But next week, there's a rollover 40-ton rock.
Because I guarantee you some of it's
right,
scripted.
or something happens with
Yeah.
the wash plant.
I mean,
They script the
Obviously,
shit to go
the-
wrong.
yes.
That's what
Right.
it makes for an
It just
entertaining
makes you
TV
more-
show.
That it's the same format every time. So
Yes.
like I have it down to a science. So you have like 2 20-minute long intervals of like, hey, everything's starting off good, or we're picking up where we left off last episode, and then either something good or bad happens to each
Yes.
group,
I don't want to say it, but
and then
that's
they do a
like
commercial
any
break,
TV
and then
show
they
anymore.
break from the commercial, and then they do like a 2-minute like unrelated thing where it's just like, oh, this is my dog, and this is my new dog on the site, and everyone
Yeah,
likes the
literally.
dog. Like a
Identical
puff
to the
piece,
FBI
and then they
TV
come
series.
back, and then they do the weigh-ins for the week, and then they talk about whatever hardships happened, and then the episode ends.
Exactly. It gets boring.
Yeah, but I still watch every episode because like in a different life, I would be up there doing that too. Like I would want to
Well,
work on
yeah.
one of those sites.
If you're doing it, it's different than watching it. Right?
Yeah, but I still feel like I could do it.
Well, yeah.
Goldrush, I've fallen a hole and shit my pants. This week on Gold Rush, Steve, help! Help! At least throw me a roll of the dude wipe. Tune in next time to see if Steve ever gets out of the hole. Who shit my pants? That's what Steve would say when they got him out of the hole. Who shit my pants? What's the best place to sell cotton? Cotton. Looks like farmers market's where we're heading, boys. That's a load of cotton right there. Fuck JT stop signs. Sounds beefy as fool. Money, money, money! So, PJs, how do you feel that John Cena has last match in Boston? He'll never do another wrestling match in Boston ever again.
I think you know my answer.
I don't say the quietness answers that question.
Well, you weren't crying on Monday night when you got the
when I
pin and
watched
won.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was definitely watching.
Yeah, everybody was like, it was a big deal in Boston and surrounding areas. I mean, you used to play football against them. What?
I don't
something.
care.
Okay.
I didn't know any of that happened, and I just honestly don't give a shit.
Oh, you didn't hear? There was a big uproar over it because his last match was supposed to be at Saturday night's main event in Boston, and who was it? Somebody threw a bunch of money at him, and they moved his final match out of Boston to another city, and there was this big uproar over it. So his last Monday Night Raw match was in Boston. It's kind of fucked up if you think about it. Like he met, yeah, a little bit.
What does it matter?
He's Boston's own.
Yeah. Probably filed that under. I don't. Who cares?
Okay.
Because, like, sure, yeah. Is he from Massachusetts? Yep. Only if you're a dedicated wrestling fan do you even know what's going on. And I'll tell you right now, the bulk majority of Massachusetts
Doesn't really give a shit.
either doesn't know who he is or doesn't know that he was a wrestler. They only know him as an actor. Unless they're wrestling fans, but again, like not a huge population of wrestling fans here.
Dedicated. I mean, they lost their shit, and when he came out,
He came out.
when he came out to the match, like the arena, like he erupted.
Oh,
Well, yeah, because it's wrestling fans in general. Like,
I'm just saying, like it,
is it-
like the whole crowd was green. They were all wearing. Yeah, because he'd
that's
been
great and all,
doing.
but also like there's only a few gathering areas where the WWE would go to in New England, and it'll probably be the Garden.
That's where it
Thinking
was.
that. Yeah.
TD Garden.
Yep. So you have everyone coming from like all like literally all over New England. So, like, I will say that maybe like the population of New Hampshire might be a little bit more keen on wrestling, like Maine. I don't think you're getting a lot of like Massachusetts people that are
Now, there's people that was like there's a
doing the
lot of,
history on them.
were pissed off that they moved his last match out of Massachusetts.
again. Hardcore wrestling fans.
No. Like people in Massachusetts were pissed off. Hardcore wrestling fans don't care where his last match is; they just want to be a part of it. But it was scheduled
I
for.
can't imagine unless there's people that just have nothing else to do, or just have like time on their hands that would care about that. It's
Yeah.
not a
Dude,
real.
there's people that care
it's-
about it.
It's not the same as like football or like a regular sport.
You'd be surprised.
But even then, like, who cares? But would it be nice? Yeah, but like, is your dying regret gonna be like, I wish John Cena played his last match here in 2025, blah, and then just die? Like, really? No one
I don't
cares.
think it's anyone's dying. I'm just saying there's like the only people that could be pissed off about that would be either just dorks or people from Massachusetts, and there were a lot of people from Massachusetts that were pissed off that his last match got moved away from
Yeah, there's a bunch of
Massachusetts.
dorks here too.
Yeah, well, yeah, no, there's dorks too, but there's people butthurt about it. Just saying. If I caught wind of it, I figured you'd caught wind of it up there too.
No, because
Okay.
having been born and raised up here, wrestling was cool in the early 2000s, and no one gives a shit about it up here anymore. So it has to be somebody else.
It wasn't even cool in the early 2000s anymore. It teetered out in like, okay, maybe the beginning of 2000s.
I'm saying, when was that match?
What match?
Whatever the match they're talking about in Boston?
Not last, or not this Monday, last Monday, I believe.
Yeah, I haven't seen like an ad or commercial or advertisement on any social media platform whatsoever for it. So that's an indication for you.
That's because you don't care about it, so your feed's not going to show you that.
Right? It was
Now
touching
we've talked
on
about
that
it, you're going to get
earlier.
ads about it.
No. No, I won't.
All my wife has to do is mention something, and I immediately get a TikTok video about it. Like we were talking, because my kid loves Five Nights at Freddy's, and then the second movie's about to come out, and she said something about how she wanted to go see it, and literally the next TikTok I got was an ad for Five Nights at Freddy's. Like, they're listening. Oh, I haven't watched the pay-per-view since they switched to ESPN.
I mean, they're definitely listening. And the fact that is just like nobody can prove it tangibly.
She's like, what else was it? My wife had said something about one. Oh, my wife went to go to be, and she named the specific place she wanted to stay at, and literally got a video. It was like, you need a sexy staycation? Try out this. I was like, huh? What? I was like,
You're
is this
like, oh,
not weird
we
that
need a
we
sexy
just
staycation?
talked about this?
News to me.
I'm sexy 24/7.
Right?
I'm ripping
You
ass
can
and
get
picking
away with
boogers. I feel bad for my wife.
I got pee beer back.
Same with wife, since House Rollins got injured, legitimately, she could care less. I will say, I watched Monday Night Raw this past week, and the ending had me going, I was like, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Because I don't know if you didn't watch it, Steve, they're geared up for War Games, and they announced 4 of them, 4 of the 5 for each team. It's going to be Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, Logan Paul, and Drew McIntyre versus Cody, CM Punk, and the Usos. And then they had Paul Heyman was hitting at who the 5th guy was like all night long. Of course, it's Brock Lesnar. So Brock Lesnar comes out and just clears house, and then he's like laughing in the ring, and it's doing their Barry go off air, the producers and they're doing all the end credits and everything. And as soon as you think the screen's about to fade to black, Roman Reigns music hit, and I was like, oh shit, oh shit. I was like, they got me. I was like, I thought for sure it was going to end with Brock Lesnar just beating the shit out of people. And then Roman Reigns music hit. I was like, whoa, okay. They got me. They got me. And then the Sheamus, John Cena, Rey Mysterio versus Judgment Day. That was a pretty good match. Had a lot of spots in it where it just made you, if you've watched wrestling for a long time, it made you go, ha, yeah, that's cool. And I love heel Becky so much more than babyface Becky, because heel Becky is just a nuisance, and I love it because who was it? Stephanie Vaquero was walking down in the back hallway, and there's they have pictures through iconic moments, I guess at Madison Square Garden, hung on the wall, WWE moments as she's walking by, and you see CM Punk he's on the ropes and he's got his hands up, and she just put her she's not in the segment whatsoever, but you just see Becky Lynch's face plastered over CM Punk's face. I was like, she's such a nuisance. I love it. In my opinion, Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch are so I love them both, but they're so much better as heels because it's just so much funner to hate them than to cheer them on, because they are just absolute.
It's interesting when you press
villains.
a big group and the only thing you hear is notifications right after another.
That sounds annoying as fuck.
Oh, it is.
What do you mean?
When you're on a group, either Reddit or Facebook or whatever.
He
social
posted
media.
his nudes on Facebook.
No, not the nudes.
A lot of
Or not
comments.
Facebook, Reddit, sorry. For sure
No,
that
not
would
Reddit. There's nothing
Wait,
to
hold on.
excited with Facebook.
I said he posted his nudes on Facebook. Did you say not the nudes or not Facebook?
Not the
He said
nudes.
not the nudes.
Okay. So you do have nudes, is what you're telling us. Who you be sending nudes to?
No one,
Extension.
because I'll get everyone. And
Why would you get in trouble?
for hideousness.
You get in trouble for hideousness. Okay.
I'm just gonna leave it at that, not question
Yeah.
that any further, and then move
said
on
that.
to.
I'm calling the New York State Police.
Oh, fun
Okay.
fact about that.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah. See if one of them can put in a request to get transferred to a different state.
I don't. Have you
Could we be
looked
cellmates?
into that recently? I don't want to say too much and get in trouble by you, but
No. Anyways.
Same, Steve. Same.
6 years.
What?
He got 6 years.
Yeah. You know that?
Well, it was just published recently, so I didn't know how long ago you actually knew. It was last year, but
Yeah. We talked about this. And then it's 10 years probation after he's released.
I think he's
I
gonna
don't think I was around that for that night
he's
because
gonna go to 5M server.
wouldn't surprise me.
More like a 6M server by the time he gets that. Oh, wait, no. We
No,
might still be
actually,
on GTA
no.
5 in 6 years.
Maybe the timing will just align perfectly.
Gets out just in time for GTA 6 at the market.
Right. Right back in there.
Oh no, he didn't meet her through 5M server.
I know.
Okay. I was gonna say, he met her through what was it, Meagle or something like that?
Yeah. No, I'm just saying in general.
No, it got groomed in the
He'll
5M
go-
server though.
Well, I'm just saying he'll go right back to. I mean, he was obsessed with it. So I'm saying he's gonna go right back into it, and then subsequently fall back into the same habits as a
Yep.
result of that.
See, I can go in a rabbit hole playing a game for like maybe a week or two straight.
He's got
but I
personal
cannot do a
experience
game
now.
like
He
him
can
for months.
he can better role play.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah, he'll just be a warden now. He'll be head
I was a
warden.
prison guard with.
Didn't I have anything to? I completely forget what I collected the grass in.
Oh, I
I
collected it. Yeah, I dumped it in there.
I was gonna say I think at least something. What'd you collect it with?
I got two things I can collect with. I have a trailer and then I have a forge.
Oh, you have a
if it-
forage wagon?
Yeah, or a forage harvester that has a pickup head on it. I also have a wagon that will pick it all up too.
I don't have the trailers for the wagon. I mean, for the. I don't have the trailers for the forage harvester. Do you have them?
I do have one.
One.
It's sitting over
No,
here.
because you have the. No, the. Is that what you used last time?
Last time I used, I think it's the end dump over here. Yeah, last time I used this with the forge. With the forge harvester. If you're looking at the stream.
Yeah, I am. Oh, I might be behind. Looking at the semi-trailer.
Yeah, I used it with the forge harvester with a dolly.
All right. Yeah, let's do that setup. If you don't mind setting that up for me.
Be forewarned, the forge harvester is it's something.
Well, like, what's the best way to do it then? I mean,
Either way, I mean,
obviously not either way if you're not recommending the forge harvester. So
well, it
let's
goes
go
150
with
miles per hour. That's why it's something.
I don't need. I'll just turn down the.
God damn, JT.
Gotta get my next round of silage going. Okay. How much does that hold? Just tell me it's a lot.
A trailer? I'll
Yeah.
do this whole field across the street from you and then some. Pretty sure.
Yeah. Perfect.
God damn.
Oh God, I have to regulate this thing. Holy
That's why I said it's something. That's why I initially
I
got
do
the
ap-
tractor and the trailer for you.
I do appreciate the tractor and trailer. Oh yeah, right. I do appreciate the diesel sound that comes out of it, that whistle.
The turbo?
Oh, it sounds like a diesel.
The whistle you hear when diesel is the turbo.
Right. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. You're right. Yeah. Sorry. A diesel engine turbo versus a like inline 4 turbo. Oh my God. Lower the pickup. Oh, right. This is, yeah. Yeah, it has the expanded radius, right?
There's this if you want a second option.
No.
Of course it's
See
going to
how
have
wide this is.
that. I'm not spending all the time picking up grass.
Okay, well, I will.
Well, then get
because
one.
I just spent all that time cutting the grass. So,
Well, then get one.
yeah, next time.
Oh, dragging out. Yeah, dude's
Alright, I'm gonna head off in a minute.
fucking crazy.
Boo.
Ooh.
Actually, I had a bunch more questions.
You got 2 more.
I'm allotted 2 more. Okay. Shit, I gotta make them good. So, what are you, now that we're in wintertime, what are you doing with the... No. No, change my mind again. What are the ducks doing this winter? Like, have you prepared for the ducks this winter?
Yeah. Like I always.
What'd you do?
Wrap the outdoor.
Wait, does that consider 2 questions? If so, don't answer.
Right. Right. I like how you ended that with a period instead of a question mark. So it does not count as a question, technically.
Got a more windproof area.
So my first question is, what did you do for the ducks this winter?
Get more outdoor areas for wind shelter
Okay.
because I hate the wind.
Well, ducks do like wind sometimes when they're flying, and depending on the direction of the wind.
Anyway,
Okay, and then question 1B is going to be, weren't you working on a project for the ducks?
Although
Duck
Seamus said that, I think he said that, what's her name? It's with the Creed brothers. He said her
You mean
workout
by
was
Adams?
crazy, and she was
So-
doing it, showing it to him when she was sick, and he could barely keep up with her.
I mean, I've added stuff to the coop, yeah, for
What's
winter
up,
activities.
my guy? How are you?
Busy, you know.
I was actually just talking because
Shoot. Oh. I only have one more.
the Mac
Is it
125th
about the
Mac
duck or something?
cruising. I went up to the Mac museum for it.
No, I will stray away from the ducks.
Oh, I don't care. I'm just asking.
Do
Well,
I
I
get
only
2
get- I only
questions
get
as
one
well,
more.
or
I only get one question, so
is it like
I
2
have to
questions
do it.
group? Because if so, I'm not going to waste my questions, but waste his questions on me asking.
it should be
questions,
2 PP. It should be 2 PP.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's why I asked.
Yeah,
Like, because that
That's
doesn't
only fair.
count as a question. That was
2
just
per person. That's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
okay. So do the ducks celebrate Thanksgiving?
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not.
I wasn't going to go back to the ducks, but like I needed to. So,
I mean,
Do
they give 'em-
question 2, part B.
no
what was
question
your
1
second
part B.
question?
No. Well, no. It,
You haven't asked your second question yet, so it'd be question
No,
1
second.
part B.
no. Second question overall, part B.
Oh,
Is, do you use your own turkeys for Thanksgiving? Because it is
I don't
foul
have turkeys.
related.
I just smacked that bitch.
Okay, right.
Just smacked that down into the ground.
I was going to say, because it is foul related, so that does fall into the same category. That's why I inserted that part B into Phoenix's question. Okay. The question's down.
he didn't answer my question.
Technically, yes, but no.
Now, so now you gotta elaborate. You can't just say technically yes, but no.
We
didn't
give them
specify
scraps from Thanksgiving, even though there's not much left from Thanksgiving. But
So, do you feed them leftover turkey?
yes,
Is that not
eat
a
it?
sort of cannibalism?
same with anything else that eats meat.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Phoenix, bad argument there.
Okay. I mean, wouldn't it be like the equivalent
It's
of
like
us eating a
cows
monkey?
eat cows. Yeah, but cows eat cows all the time.
Especially the blood. Just saying.
We have vampire cows?
No, they mix dry blood into
It's been 11 years? Jesus
Cow.
Christ. You know,
feeds for iron.
Yeah, it's supposed to.
and stuff.
Yeah, it's supposed to help out their overall health.
fun fact, did you know that the Hers potato chip company, all the Hers that don't make it into the potato chip bags get, like, if they have something wrong with them, they take
Yeah,
them and feed
kick
them
out
to their
potato chip.
black Angus cows.
Yes, I toured.
Why not their white Angus cows?
They don't have white Angus. They only have black or red.
This is a joke.
I know. Yes, because I toured their factory once.
Same. That's how I knew that. Okay, sorry. So the answer to the question was yes, they do, because you give them leftovers. You don't.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
And you feed them their own. So,
Technically, yes.
Do they get an extra serving of food? This is still question one related. Do they get like an
this
extra
is
serving
part
of
three.
food
Part three.
for Thanksgiving?
Oh, extra feed. I mean, it just normally happens in the winter months, but
Do you
If it's
also
cold,
allow
yes.
them to watch the football
Right.
game on
No, but
Thanksgiving?
in addition to no.
I don't watch football,
That's-
so no.
It's a terrible addendum because I knew the answer to that.
Oh, say, yeah. I mean,
So part D is if you're the one that's responsible for going, because I assume you feed them daily. Are you
Weekly.
the one? Weekly.
no,
Okay.
it's daily.
Wait, serious question.
I can't
Ducks
tell.
eat
No, I
meat.
can't tell if you're serious or not on that.
No, I
And no,
feed them
I
there
was
daily.
not. All right. So Thanksgiving Day, you have to go out and feed them. Do you give them a little extra of the feed because it's Thanksgiving?
No.
Wow.
Okay, but ducks eat meat.
But also understandable. No. Understandable, Brandon, because they're not your pets, right? So
I mean, if they're staring
Like, I
at you,
give
yeah,
my
I'll
cat-
give them food throughout the day, yes, but
yeah, but like for my cat, like if it's Thanksgiving or if it's like Christmas or something like that, like I'll give her like extra treats
Oh.
that day because it's Thanksgiving.
Does
So
JT
I
also get two
give my-
questions?
well, I can imagine what the statements would be. So
They're gonna be very rude.
His
Yeah,
his first
I know
question is, will you stick your head in an outhouse toilet till it stops moving?
That doesn't even make sense.
No, after I read
I mean,
it out loud, I didn't because
Because
I don't say you don't have that much-
oh,
You don't
until
have that-
he stops moving. Sorry. I'm illiterate. I'm an illiterate jackass. Sorry.
That JT, that comment took with a lot of thought, and I appreciate that. I do because
I give it a B for effort.
very interesting.
I'm actually kind of impressed as I'm saying that, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, that was craftful.
It seriously was. It was,
Very good, very well worded.
yeah, I mean, I think it's the first time he ever said something like that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, on
my,
that
sec-
crap.
my second question is:
You got 2 minutes left, so.
Do you have?
No, I still get a second question.
Well, you got
Do you
until
have someone-
10:40.
Do you have your family over for Thanksgiving, like extended family?
No.
So just your direct family?
Yeah.
Cool. That's all. There's no part B to that. Just
Oh, I thought it'd be a part C or part D.
I do have an addendum to that, and it's more of a statement, and it's good for you, and I hope you have a very nice Thanksgiving.
You too.
Okay, my second question, which, so
Stems off of addendum 1 off of part B in question 1.
well, I was gonna piggybacking off JT's question. Do you have one outhouse that the whole family uses, or do you have your own personal outhouse? Because he says he worded it as taking it in his outhouse, like it's your sole
your own
outhouse instead of the family outhouse. So I guess the question is, do you have multiple outhouses or just the one?
Yeah, right.
Did he leave?
No, he's pleading the fifth on that.
Okay.
Which is
So
fair.
to part A or B or do you have indoor plumbing? Okay, pleading the fifth. All right, take that as a no. Because then I was going to ask, do you have a shower curtain?
We do know for a fact.
I was going to ask, he also had a shower curtain. We do know for a fact he has indoor plumbing?
Yeah.
I don't know this for a
And
fact.
to your point, shower gate.
Oh, he got timed out for an hour. Who timed him out for an hour?
Probably JT.
But JT's not even in here.
He doesn't have to be in here.
Doesn't he have to have like Discord open? Unless he like open it on his phone. But that's a pain in the ass of time. I applaud his effort if he goes through all that work to do all that to just time him out. That's
Brandon says it's JT.
yeah, but does he know for a fact it was JT, or is he just assuming it was JT?
I think it's a fair assumption.
Okay. He's probably the only one that would. I just
Like who?
I don't know why he
who
would.
else would?
I
And
was-
who else has the permissions? So.
But I don't
Answers.
understand why he would time him out while we're asking questions to his question. Like that was a bit rude.
Because he probably got angry. Who knows?
Oh. He says only higher ups can, but JT fools around with his damn permission so damn much. That leaves Tony, which, Tony could have finally got fed up with him too and did it. But if he had his admin permissions, and it would only be me or JT or my wife, which she's probably asleep, but she could have done it too.
Well, it's not like there was anything so egregious. Damn.
Now we'll never know if he if he has indoor plumbing, B, if he has a shower curtain for a bathroom door. and see if he.
It would be fun if he had
does.
an actual like interior door for his bathroom or for his shower. That would be funny.
The only door in the house is on the shower. You mean the bathroom? No, it's just a shower.
Right.
Our bathroom door is a shower curtain.
Well, I assumed it was.
My ass just is like, I'm just picturing like a wooden door that shuts off the shower from the rest of the bathroom, not just like a glass door that shuts.
I'm imagining just like because you know how like your standard tub
Yeah.
size. So I imagine just like a sheet of plywood, and then just like a regular like interior door entrance. So instead of a shower curtain, you have a sheet of plywood. And then to get into the shower, you have like a hole cut out in there with the interior door plugged in, and that's how you get in and out of the shower.
Okay, so we kind of went both the same way, and just you got a little bit more into it.
Yeah, but the door to that bathroom is a shower. It's a shower curtain.
Yeah.
Oh shit. It's nothing on Brandon. That would just be funny in general. I don't care who it is.
Bet he uses bed sheets as curtains and blinds as blankets.
No, he's got his comforters.
Oh man. Way to go, JT. You ruined knowing if he ever had.
Ruined everything.
Yeah. He said 2 questions. We got at least like 10
miles
out of them.
away. Yeah. Right? Just adding addendums and shit. Like part B. You just had to go ruin it from miles away.
But seriously, ducks eat meat?
Well, that's the thing is like when you keep them as pets, it's completely different than just a wild duck. Like wild duck is not a carnivore.
That's what I was sitting there thinking, but he said he
Ducks
feeds
that are
them
under your
turkey.
control are dependent on what you feed them. So, like, because if you don't feed them, they'll die. So, of course, they're gonna eat whatever the hell you feed them. So, if you feed them other ducks, they're gonna eat it because it's the only food they have.
It's wild.
It's awful.
Here I was thinking like the leftover stuffing got tossed out to the ducks, but no, he's just out here throwing out turkey to them.
He's just, right. Or like realistically, like other ducks. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna mess this up. You want to do this?
What's this?
Dumping the trailer. Look, I'm gonna fill up both these things. I was gonna add a third one this time. Shit.
But see, even you admit proving everyone in Discord don't like. I didn't say that. Like, if I had to like pick a culprit, like it's either you or Tony. So I think Tony's like on the same level as disliking Brandon as you are. He's just more polite about it because he doesn't talk about it. And what's a wasar? Although my wife was pretty peeved to learn that he got 2 monitors and doesn't use both of them. She didn't have an opinion either way, but once she heard that he did that, it did piss her off a little bit. You do know we could also chop corn and do this with corn as well. Putting that out
really?
there. Yeah. We really wanted to do a
Well, I can just add another bay for that.
big silage game, you know.
Yep. BSG. Got it.
I think he's a hoarder. I think he just takes whatever he can because he hoards the shit. If that makes any sense. Because, like, he has a bunch of monitors, and he wants to go buy another one. And, like, that's classic hoarder mentality. Like, I have a bunch of these already, but I may need this one at some point, so maybe I should get it. That's, like, classic hoarder mentality. That's why, like, the thought crossed my mind. It's like, well, if you're not going to use them, send me at least one of them. And then I was like, I don't want anything that's been in his house. Because you know it all smells like cat piss and duck shit. Oh, damn, that's what my second question should have been. What he was posting on Facebook.
Right.
Because it wasn't the nudes. Oh, that should have been my second question. Where's he posting the nudes at? Is it on, like, Grindr? If so, find his profile and send it to JT.
He would never answer that.
Okay, so question. Do you want me to have 36% in this trailer still? Do you want me to do a second loop in that bin? Or you want me to put in the third bin? Or you want me to do a second loop in the second bin?
Ooh, give me a second here. Just starting to flatten this out.
Ba-dum-bum-bum, ba-da-dum-da-dum-dum. Dum-da-dum-da-dum-dum. Ow, 369, damn, they fine. Tell me one more time, get low. Get low, get low, get low, get low, get low, get low. To the window, to the wall, to the wall. The fuck? Oh, God. Jesus Christ, Tony. Just swap that down my ball.
You can do it in the first one. Da-dum-bum-bum, da-da-dum-da-dum-dum.
Well, it appears that we've reached that time of the night where the stream's gonna go haywire. Let me Google it. YouTube stream starts dropping frames after 2 hours.